Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. Today we're going to take a look at a genuine U.S. military issue Thermarest self-inflating sleeping mat. Alright, so what I got in front of you here, even though I roll it up in a unique kind of way, is a self-inflating sleeping pad from the military. It's made by Thermarest, and I believe it comes with a bag, but I don't have the bag. Basically what I got this for was for my bug out bag, so that I wouldn't be lying on hard ground or gravel. We got a lot of gravel out here in Nevada, you know. You could be lying on all sorts of stuff. So I can clear that away, but I can put this down and make it a little bit more comfortable for myself if I have to sleep out somewhere in the wilderness. So anyway, let me get into this real quick. These are about 6 feet long by 21 inches wide. The diameter is 4 to 6 inches, depending on how you roll it up. It's probably about, let's say it's about 6 inches. What I do is I fold it in half and then roll it up, but you can just roll it up and it'll probably be about that long. So it's, in this case, it's folded up in half to save space. Weighs about 1 pound, 14 ounces, and inflates to about 3/4 of an inch thickness. Let me explain to you how the self-inflating stuff works. Basically, this is a little valve over here, and you open that valve, and this is like, gosh, now I'm on camera and I forget what they call it. It's got foam in there, and basically the foam expands and sucks some air in, and you get it good enough for just to sit on. It's not, really that great. I've seen some of these that come with a bag that have a another nozzle that fits over this, and you squeeze the bag and it inflates it. For me, this is so simple to blow up. It takes 4 or 5 good strong breaths, and this thing is full. So the self-inflating feature is nice. You may not, because of the age of the stuff in here, you may not get it to actually really self-inflate as well. But even if you have to blow it up, no big deal. Another suggestion, when you buy one of these, don't buy them over the internet. Buy it in person, because you want to actually ask if you can blow it up, test it, and check for leaks. It's easy enough to fix, but why spend money on something that you know you're going to have to fix right out of the bat if you can get one that works already? These range anywhere. I've seen them online for $7 to $20-something. It all depends on condition and what kind of, whether they're got holes in them or not. So they're pretty inexpensive compared to some of the other pads out there, some of the climate pads. Now, granted, those fold down into a much smaller, compact size. But I think this is good enough for me, and I have enough room in my bug out bag that this could be strapped on the bottom or even put inside, if I really want to cram everything in there. I'd probably strap it on the bottom though. So we're going to take this outside and we're going to inflate it, and I'm going to give you a quick look on what it looks like. We'll be right back. Alright, so we're outside here. I'm going to pull this thing apart. We're going to take a look at it. Okay. I just have this little kind of bungee cord attachment on it. Here we go. Roll it out. Make sure you can see that in the camera. Yeah, you can see the whole thing. Cool. Alright. Now you're supposed to just roll it out and loosen this. Lock it open. Let's get that out there. And just let it sit and let the air go into it. But I have a feeling that this has seen better days as far as the foam elasticity inside, so I'm going to blow it up. You're going to see. And that's good enough for demonstration purposes. I was taking some nice deep breaths there to get it done quick. But you see, it's actually pretty comfortable. I mean, I can step on that, I can walk on it. It's got a little resistance to it, and it's definitely long enough. I'm about 6'1", and my feet just hang off the end, so it's about 6 feet. And it's fairly comfortable enough. It's in pretty good shape. Other than that, that's about it. It's a pretty simple design. Had I left it out here for, say, 10-15 minutes, probably it would have self-inflated to some extent. It also doesn't work very well in high altitudes so I've read. And we're at about 3,000 feet here, in where I live. So it may take a little bit longer. But I mean, you see, what was it, 5 or 6 breaths, and I was able to fill it up. And I'll give you a quick look at the thickness of it. It's a fairly, I mean, you can't, it doesn't look really thick on camera, but it is thick. You see, let's get it down there. Yeah. It's like they said, about 3/4 of an inch. So all in all, that's the military self-inflating mattress. And that's what I have now for the bug out bag. Eventually, maybe I'll upgrade to one of those climate ones or something a bit more expensive. But for my purposes, for what I use this for, this is probably more than good enough. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. And yes, Arvy the survival kitten loves to play on the mattress.